Alright guys, coming to you from the mighty Midwest. What's going on? Had a seller who rigged their radon results, so they didn't let it get by me. What had happened was a buyer had done inspections on a home, and included in the inspection was a radon test. And in this radon test, I had noticed that everything was going along pretty smooth, and then all of a sudden the numbers dropped way down to 0. And so to me, that told me that the seller had opened a window or some doors and let some air infiltration in, because that drop was temporary for about an hour, went to 0, and then it went back up to a median level. And so in discussions on the inspection, I had talked with the buyer's agent to ask if the seller had opened some windows or doors, and it came to light that indeed they had. The buyer was working with a government loan, and the government loan was not well funded, and it was taking forever. It took like 3 months to get from contract date to closing because the buyer was waiting on funding, and we did not want to lose the sale, so we did not push the issue with the seller. However, I did tell the buyer that I would be willing to pay for a radon test to see if indeed levels are high above the danger limit. So I just did that. The buyer's been in a couple weeks, and unfortunately, yes, the radon is high. So that's a bummer. I mean, the only recourse that the buyer has is to go back and maybe sue the seller, but I doubt they're going to do that. Could take them to small claims court. Probably just going to recommend at this point that the buyer just get a radon mitigation installed, because seller was pretty much ready to back out because we were taking so long. It wasn't us, it was the government, so we just had to do what we had to do and keep our mouth shut and try and get the thing closed. But yeah, it's unfortunate that the seller opened the windows and tried to get one by me, because that ain't happening. I've been doing this too long. Over and out, mighty Midwest.